Track 45. A.
Photographer.
B.
Cook.
C.
Factory worker.
D.
Actor.
E.
Police officer.
F.
Dentist.
G.
Sports coach.
H.
Artist.
I.
Engineer.
J.
Farmer.
K.
Shop assistant.
L.
Mechanic.
M.
Manager.
N.
Nurse.
O.
Pilot.
P.
Model.
Track 46.
Afternoon. Assistant. Difficult. Engineer. Expensive. Interesting. Manager. Mechanic. Understand.
Track 47.
50 weeks, 50 states, 50 different jobs. When Daniel Siddiqui was 26, he traveled around the USA for a year. He visited all 50 states and worked for a week in each one. He didn't use buses or planes. He traveled by car from job to job. He earned money for every job he did, but hotels were too expensive for him. He usually stayed in his boss's home or with one of the other workers. People were very good to me, says Daniel. They looked after me really well. But why did Daniel do this? And did he enjoy it? Yes, I did. I wanted to travel and learn about my country, he says. And I wanted to try lots of different jobs. Things weren't always easy for Daniel. In week 7, he worked as a farmer in Nebraska. The days were long and I got really dirty, he says. In week 38, he was a cook in a fish restaurant in Maryland. That was really hard. Often I didn't even have time to get a drink of water. Other jobs were fun. He worked in a theme park in Florida and as a model in North Carolina. He was a football coach in Alabama. In Alaska, he was a photographer. That was great. Alaska is a very beautiful place, says Daniel.
Track 48.
Students at work. Nina and Julia are 14 years old and go to school in London. But they weren't at school last week. They were doing work experience. This is when young people spend a few days doing a job. They don't earn money, but they work hard and learn about the world of work. Nina's job was in a cafe, and Julia worked for a TV company. We asked them to tell us all about it.
I was really happy about working in a cafe because I'd like to be a cook one day, but I didn't do any cooking at all. Instead, I served food and drinks to the customers, cleaned the tables, and washed the floor. The cafe opened at 7 a.m. and closed at 6 p.m. But my working hours were 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. The staff were friendly, but we didn't have much time for talking. We were all really busy.
I worked in the office of a TV company. At first, I was upset about that. My plan was to work in a TV studio, not in an office. But the staff were all very nice to me, and I learned a lot about the business. I started at 10 a.m. and finished at 6 p.m. In the morning, I opened all the letters. Then, I helped my boss with different jobs. Sometimes I answered the phone. Other times he asked me to use the computer to look for information he needed. I was often so busy that I only had 10 minutes for lunch.
Track 49.
Hi, Joe. How was your job last week?
It was great. I loved it.
Where did you work?
I worked in the museum.
Oh, no. That sounds boring.
It wasn't boring. It was fun.
Really? What did you do all day?
I worked in the museum shop. I talked to the customers. I helped them find things to buy and I answered their questions.
What time did you start?
I started at 8 o'clock in the morning. The shop didn't open until 9, but we needed to get things ready.
How did you travel to work every day? Did you go by bus?
No, I didn't. I walked. The museum is quite close to my house.
Oh, I didn't know that. And how did you get the job? Did the school find it for you?
No. I called the museum and asked for a job. At first, they said no, but I tried again and they said yes.
Wow! Well done, Joe. That's brilliant.
Track 50.
That's brilliant. Congratulations. Wow. Oh no, that sounds boring. Really?
Track 51. 1. Job offer. Saturday mornings.
Do you like animals? Do you like nature? Do you like walking? Do you want to earn some pocket money? Well, dog walking is your dream job. And we pay well. A small family company is looking for young people to help walk dogs. When? 2 hours on Saturday mornings. The job. Walk 2 to 3 small dogs. Where? Local parks. For more information, visit our Doggy Walks website.
2. Help wanted. Saturday afternoons.
Are you free on Saturday afternoons over the school holidays? Do you want to earn some pocket money? We are looking for a responsible person to help us at home on Saturday afternoons. When? 3 to 4 hours on Saturday afternoons. The job. Water house plants. Do simple garden jobs. Feed 2 cats. Clean bird cage. Help with small jobs around the house. For more information, send an email and tell us about you.
3. Extra pocket money. Do a paper round.
A small company is looking for young people aged 13 to 14 to do paper rounds. When? Monday to Saturday, 1 to 2 hours in the morning. The job. You need to take newspapers to people's homes and offices. You need to be healthy. It helps to have a bicycle. You need to get up early in the morning. You need to be responsible and leave newspapers on time. For more information about the job and the pay, send us an email and tell us about you and your experience.
Track 52.
Hey, Dad. Can I ask you something?
Sure. Go ahead.
I'm thinking of getting a Saturday job.
Really? Why's that?
Well, it's good experience and I can earn some extra pocket money.
Sounds good to me. What ideas have you got?
Mrs. Wilson needs someone to help in the garden.
You have experience helping us in the garden. And you're good with plants. She has a big garden behind her house, right?
Yes, she does. The only problem is she needs someone on Saturday mornings, and I have piano lessons then.
Any other options?
Well, there's a job offer in the newspaper for someone to do a paper round
Where?
in the town centre.
Do you have any experience for a job like that?
No, not really. I don't have any experience, and I haven't got a bike.
How about dog walking? My friend Daniel's son walks dogs in the park.
Really?
Yes, I see him on Saturday afternoons. He's always there with 3 or 4 small dogs.
That sounds like a lot of dogs.
Well, you've experienced walking our dog, and it's bigger than the dogs Robert walks. Speaking of walking dogs, it's time for you to take Pongo for his walk.
Okay, Dad. Can you call your friend for me?
Of course.